Getting traffic to your website is amazing, but if you can't turn that traffic into actual clients to grow your business, you're literally wasting your time making content, running ads, or doing any SEO services. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn that useless website traffic into actual paying clients almost instantly. So let's hop onto my computer and I'll show you how. Alright, so let's talk about how to turn your useless website traffic into actual clients. Now, there's one principle that could turn your basic business website into a money printing machine. And it's easy to implement, it costs almost nothing, and it can give you results almost immediately. Now, this may sound too good to be true, but almost every single business uses this, and it doesn't matter what niche you're in. It doesn't matter if you run a gym, if you have an e-commerce store, if you run a spa, or even if you're a content creator. Every single business ever uses this tactic, and this tactic is called copywriting. Now, copywriting, a lot of people know what it is, but some people don't know what it is. And for those of you who don't know what it is, let me explain exactly what copywriting is for you, right? So a lot of people think when they hear copywriting, they think of these little trademarks here. They think it's copyright that companies and business use to protect their logos. That's actually copyright, not copywriting, right? So copywriting is the process of using persuasive marketing and promotional materials to motivate people to take some form of action in your business, right? So to make it a little bit simpler for you, copywriting is writing that persuades people to buy. And to make it even simpler than that, copywriting is selling products through the written word. So anytime you've ever seen any marketing material ever, if you've ever seen a billboard, a commercial, if you ever see magazines, they all use copywriting. And every business does this, and it truly works. So I want to give you an example of somebody who used just this one copywriting skill to completely change their life to make thousands of dollars a month to prove that copywriting does work for your business. So this guy right here, his name is KJ Rainey, who makes great content on YouTube, and he's a YouTuber that teaches people all about copywriting and the skill of being better at his copywriting. And with just this one skill, he was able to make over $56,000 in 1 month. And that's absolutely insane. So what I'm going to do right now is show you some frameworks that you can use on your website to increase your leads and conversions immediately. Whether you want to get more leads to your website, whether you want to get more conversions as in sales, or whether you want more booked appointments, whatever it is, you can use this framework to help you out with that. So let's scroll down and take a look at the first principle called the 4Ps principle, right? So the 4Ps stand for picture, promise, proof, and push. So what these are frameworks that you can use in your writing on your website to get more conversions. So the first part is picture, and what you need to do in that is paint a clear picture of the product or service being offered. So let's say, for example, you own a luxury hotel or luxury stay business. In the top of the page, you could write things explaining about your product, which is that luxury stay of yours. So you could talk about a picture of a luxurious vacation resort with pristine beaches and palm trees swaying in the breeze. So writing something like that explaining your service would be amazing for your potential clients. And the promise section is to make a clear promise of what the product or service can do for the customer. For instance, let's say the promise of that luxurious stay place will leave the customer feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Also, the next step is proof. So you need to provide evidence to back up that promise. So for instance, let's say you have customer testimonials about the great stay that you have and the exceptional service that you have at that resort. And the final section is push. So you need to create a sense of urgency and encourage action. So let's say you write down a limited time promotion on that page to help people move forward with that system. So very simple framework. It's really cool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of websites using great copywriting so you can have an idea of how this works, and you could also take their principles and put it into your own website to literally double your conversions immediately. All right, so the first website we're going to look at is a website called BarkBox. Now, BarkBox is a website where they sell dog toys on a monthly subscription basis, which is really cool. And everyone loves their dogs. Dogs are the best pets on the planet. So because of this, the copywriting in this page is very, very casual, very nice, and it's aimed towards dog owners, of course. So on the page here, you can see it says here, how we make dogs happy. Very simple, very nice. It says, we believe in dog happiness. It's a serious business. It's a little bit funny here. And here's how we deliver it right to your door every month. So the first part is it explains how their actual system works. Tell us about your best bud, boom. So it's very, like I said, casual. You can see very casual, cute talk. We build a box that's unique to your pup, from allergy-friendly snacks to toys designed for your play style. And the next one, they can pick your pup's plan, there right there. And the next one is unbox dog joy every month. So you can see here what I love about this system, and I always say this again with a lot of websites. Whenever someone lands on your website, they don't read everything, they just scan. So you want to make sure that if someone just wants to scan and look at everything really quickly, each one of your headlines ties in and explains the entire system. So if you just scroll down here, I can see it tells about your best bud, pick your pup's plan, and unbox joy every month. I basically know what the system is, right? So that's kind of what you want. Now it keeps going down here. After that, they can have a little call to action here where they can go and immediately buy the product. So perfect example. Now the big highlight of BarkBox is the fact that the copywriting fits the brand very well. It portrays a fun, happy, and cute brand image to their customers. Now, the biggest thing with copywriting or any marketing you do for your business is that you need to make sure you understand your target audience. You also want to connect that with your brand mission and image. So the fact that they understand how much people love their dogs and how happy their dogs make them, they want to make their website copy happy too. So this is a great example of showing that you don't have to have super professional copy all the time. Understanding your actual target market will make this so much easier for you. Now, moving on to number 2, let's take a look at the second example, Planet Fitness. Now, I'm sure everyone knows Planet Fitness. They're literally one of the biggest gym chains on the planet, of course, why they call Planet Fitness. You can see here, I love the fact that this copy is very simple. So as soon as you end up on this page, you see $1 down, $15 a month. They literally go here so people understand their offer, right? And their offer is so amazing and it's just so good for the potential client that that's the first thing they show up. That's all people really care about, right? They understand that when people go to Planet Fitness, they're really only there because it's super cheap, right? And they actually go and they hark on that and they make sure that's their selling point, which is great. So literally they just have the offer here, boom, they could search where it is and go buy it. Not too much, just a nice picture here, nice colors, very simple. Keep scrolling down here. You can see even in the benefits section, it's just like one sentence. It's not even, it's like very short. You can see it says that we believe in high quality experience, affordable cost, tons of cardio, so many places worldwide. It's very simple. That's literally all it is. And that really fits with their target audience because their target audience really just wants to get in and out. They just really want to go and find a gym and just get there. They don't really care about the bells and whistles. Keep scrolling down here, of course, and they have the memberships here. So 2 memberships, very simple, $24.99 or $15 a month. That's it. They basically they just said, hey, here we have this gym here. Do you want to go? Because they understand their target audience. So the highlight of this is brevity, right? The copy is very short, sweet, and to the point. There's no fluff, and it gets clients to their memberships quickly and effectively. Now, even though a lot of these web designs and copies are different, they all use a very similar framework, as you can see. At the top here, you see that both websites that I showed you before, they have their big offer here, just like Planet Fitness had it, and just like BarkBox had it. They have their big offer here, how it makes dogs happy, and they understand and explain exactly to their potential client what they do. So even though it's important to stick to a specific formula with your copywriting, it's also okay to really play around with it and see what works better for your market. All right, so let's take a look at example number 3, Harry's. So for those of you who don't know, Harry's is a business that sells male grooming products. So they sell grooming products like shaving cream, shaving actual gear, razors, and stuff like that. So you can see here, it's a very simple, nice, clean website. There's barely any words on this as well. As soon as you open it up, it just says try for yourself. Try for yourself. Get everything you need. It's a smooth shave, starter set, very simple. Just straight to the point. You scroll down here as well. It says join the party here. And it's very cool how they name each one of their products. And that just goes back to branding. It says they have a Winston here, Kraft, Truman, take your pick. And then it has great shaves, even better price. Every single one of these headlines is less than like 4 or 5 words. It's crazy. It's so simple. And you can see at the bottom here of the homepage, they have an explanation of the guys who built it, right? So it just says a note from Jeff and Andy, 2 guys who started this thing. Now, I want you to understand how simple and casual this sounds to the average man who's the customer of these people. Now, I want you to understand how simple and effective this copywriting strategy is. The highlight of this is the fact that the copy is very personable. They make the text as simple as possible and they do a good job of speaking directly to their audience. So you can see here on their homepage, they said 2 guys who started this thing. This thing is a multi-million dollar company, but they make it sound so simple because they just want to be relatable to the average man. Now, I think that is their target goal. They want to be targeting the average guy who just wants to get a clean shave, cut his hair, doesn't care about much anything else. Right? That's why they have very simple products. You can see it's all in their marketing. It's just straight to the point. Hey, I mean, I'm here. We have this product. Do you want it? Like, it's so good. So every single one of these examples showed you that copywriting is about understanding your target market as well. So when you use these frameworks and principles to optimize your own website, make sure to first understand who you're talking to. Once you understand who you're talking to, that will drastically increase your conversions, sales, and optimizations immediately. Now, if you want a little bit more help to optimize your website to get more sales, conversions, and to automate your entire service-based business, then you can click the first link below. And when you get to that link, there'll be a video explaining exactly how we help service-based business owners completely optimize their entire business website and automate their business systems through our specific web design formulas. Also, I hope this video brought you a lot of value, and if it did, make sure to check out a lot of my other videos where I go deeper on optimizing your business website to get more sales and conversions and to grow your service-based business.